Okay, so we are going to look at solving equations with the nth root. This is going to be similar to when we were solving equations that were quadratics, because you took them when they were raised to the second power. Now we're going to see if they're raised to other powers, how we solve. So for this one, we have 4 times x to the 5th is equal to 128. So the first thing we're going to do is divide both sides by 4. So we always want to isolate the term that has the exponent. So in this case, it is that, 4x to the 5th. So we want that x to the 5th by itself, so divide by 4. And so x to the 5th will equal 32. And then to undo raising it to the 5th, you want to go ahead and take the 5th root of both sides. So notice if we take the root that it's being raised to, it undoes it. And so once we're here, we're just going to go ahead and simplify. The 5th root of 32 is 2. So that one actually worked out as a nice integer answer. And that's all you need to do for that. Now the second one we're going to look at. So now we have x minus 3 in parentheses equals 21. So for this one, we're going to start. Nothing's being added or subtracted, multiplied to this quantity since it's already isolated. We're going to go ahead and take the 4th root of each side. If it is an even exponent, so remember like when we did our quadratics, this is to the 4th, to the 6th, and so on, you need to have that positive and negative solution. So always positive, negative, whenever it's an even root that you are taking. So the first thing we're going to do, again, we're going to take that 4th root of x minus 3 to the 4th. That will undo raising it to that exponent on that side. And we're going to take the 4th root of 21 over here. Now, if you check in your calculator, you will see that there is not an integer answer for the 4th root. Again, plus or minus. So plus or minus 4th root of 21. And then we want to solve for x. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides. So we're going to get that isolated variable of x is equal to 3 plus the 4th root of 21, and then 3 minus the 4th root of 21. Let's say to use a calculator, we're going to round our answer to 2 decimals. So my first solution, when I'm adding the 4th root of 21 to 3, will give me about 5.14. And then my second solution, 3 minus the 4th root of 21, gives you about 0.86. And so those would be the 2 solutions. Again, even roots, make sure you account for the positive and negative for those.